Really called this slash marker just chatting. That's so embarrassing. This is Ghost, dude. That's Patrick Swayze in Ghost going to see Whoopi Goldberg, which doesn't make sense because he's the ghost, but sure. I mean, that's the easiest one of all time. Boo. What's crazy is I don't believe that I've ever seen Ghost. So, like, that's how easy Clue 1 was. This is a classic right there. That's a classic moment. Is on TV all the time. Maybe that's where Jeff Mangum got his inspiration for the song. Before they won Super Bowls, Andy Reid and John Gruden coached for this 1994 NFC team. Got me feeling nicey. I have no idea. He definitely coached for the Eagles prior to that. I mean, John Gruden was he coached for the Buccaneers, but that was not in 1994. I'm going to say they were on the coaching staff of, well, the 49ers won a lot of Super Bowls back then. I'm going to say they were on the coaching staff of the NFC team known as the New York Giants. Worth a try. I have no idea. Key member of the Knicks' most recent playoff runs, Josh Hart got drafted 30th overall by this Western Conference team. Josh Hart, 30th overall, 2017. It's the Thunder. Wait, no, they must have been good. Rockets. 2017, Rockets must... Oh. It stings, man. Lakers? Why were the Lakers drafted 30th, man? They got the pick in a trade or something like that? They were ass? Yeah, bro, they should be picking first. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it was the Jazz anyway. All right, fair enough. They were ass before LeBron. Do you understand that if you're ass, you pick higher? You pick like in the top 5 instead of picking 30th. 30th is like last in the first round, bro. This ain't soccer, okay? The big club doesn't just see a good player and go, how much, okay? There's a whole meritocracy to this. There's a serpentine style to the draft. There's a lottery. The balls are in the bingo hopper. You wouldn't understand how it works in Europe, okay? You wouldn't get it. This Jets winger led the NHL in assists in 2018. Led the NHL in assists in 2018. He led the NHL, and is it Kyle Connor's kind of like a more recent pop-off? I'm taking it back 7 years and thinking, who was the Jets' main threat? There's no shot it was Stasny. Scheifele, I think, is the center. I definitely don't think Drouin was pulling that kind of weight back then. Who was chunking in assists in 2018, man? On the Jets. No shot it was Nikolai Ehlers. I'll play Kyle Connor, but I don't think it's right. No. Blake Wheeler? Blake Wheeler led the NHL in assists in 2017. I put no respect on him to that degree. I didn't realize he was winning like the Gretzky Award. Published monthly by DC Comics, author Alan Moore wrote this graphic novel. Yeah, that's Watchmen. That is Charlize Theron, and I think it's Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's got that kind of head. I gotta say, I'm not 100% confident on the Neeson aspect of this. Kevin Bacon? I could see Bacon there. I could see him wearing that kind of collar. I could see Bacon there. Don't you wanna is a partial slogan for what soda brand? Starry. I have absolutely no idea. Drew Carey took over for Bob Barker on The Price is Right. 2017 psychological horror film Mother had Jennifer Lawrence in it. This band had hits in the 80s with We Built This City. That's Starship, man. L-Piece. Let me take a look here. Kevin Bacon. Fair enough. Fanta. You know, I've never had a Fanta. That's a good hockey question because Blake Wheeler is kind of like, he's an underbought ex-NHLer. I had no idea he led the NHL in assists in 2018. I would have assumed that it's like Connor McDavid. He was pretty mid for a while. I knew Blake Wheeler in college. He was mid. He's in the NHL still? Really? He got demoted as captain, though. I know that much. We got to stop that guy with the weird text, man. Mods? Hush puppy. Things before puppy. Matchbook. Compact. A toy, a game, a set, and a compact. A tournament, a match, a game, and a set. These are units of time in tennis. Holy cow, we actually got the category name right. Razzmatazz is kind of crazy. Kidney. Beans. These are beans. Types of beans. Mockingbird. Razzmatazz. Baby. Still, calm, hush, peace. Things you wish your baby would be. Silence. Silence. I thrill you. Ahmed the Dead Terrorist, if he got into Eurovision instead. Compact. Razzmatazz. Compact. Ribbon. Ribbon. Razzmatazz. Boy. I have no idea. A mockingbird is something that repeats. Like a baby could babble. Repeat. Toy. 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 Kidney. Rib. Rib. This is the weird one. Razzmatazz. It's like a whole lot of rigmarole, which leads me to believe it's related to word, like the construction of the word. Unless these are all like songs from the 1930s or something. I don't know. A toy, a ribbon, candy ribbon, candy, kidney bean, kidney, an organ in your body. Wait, whoa, whoa, rib, knee, as. I thought possibly these were like homophones for organs in your body or body parts. Baby. Minute. Minute Maid. Minute. Minute. Compact. Compact. Ribbon. Ribbon. Mockingbird. Kidney. Toy. A toy car. A compact car. I'm going to shuffle. This seems like a hard one today, man. Razzmatazz. Ribbon. Types of candies. Things you find in a pack of bubble gum. A compact mirror. Minute Maid. Minute Maid. Minute Maid lemonade. Minute Maid. Kidney. Kidney bean. Kidney stone. Kidney infection. Dialysis. Kidney. Ribbon. Blue ribbon. Blue ribbon, blue baby. That's Isaac only. Blue chew. Born under Gyat sign with the blue chew in your eyes. Compact. So I mean, compact, minute, baby, and toy. What are small versions of something? Comparatively small. And I have absolutely no idea what the purple is, to be honest with you. Starting with synonyms for T's. Holy cow, man. Jesus Christ. It was related to the construction of the word Raz. I don't think it's a stretch. It's just hard. Everest and Kilimanjaro. They're mountains. A little horse, pony. A little horse. Sicky, perfect. Unlike houses that have been professionally staged, maybe messy. Hero of the Passover cedar. Small Spanish plates. Okay, it's a foal. And because these are, don't ask me questions about food. I might just know them. In a sneaky way. Slick, maybe? Raspy? With a Y, presumably. Perfect. Slyly. Lesson over time. Fade. Ideal. Messy. Okay. We had to do some support there halfway through. We still got in under a minute. That was a tough one. Rough around the edges. Can we figure out what's going on with your keyboard here? What's up with all these Dutch letters you got going on? You're mixing alphabets. You got some Slovenian in there. You got some Danish accents. You got some Hungarian characters. Like, what are we doing here? Bro works for the UN. I didn't see an umlaut and say, get him out of here. There was like there were mixed accents coming in the same message, okay? It's fair to ask what's going on. Dude, this reminds me, I gotta tell you a story from the grocery store, because this is the kind of stuff that I don't buy at the grocery store. I'll buy food that's bad for me, but I'd rather get it from like a good bakery. So we were at the grocery store yesterday. By the way, chat could corroborate this because someone recognized me at the grocery store. There's photo evidence of at least me being there when I said I got there. When we were in the produce section getting some apples, an older lady came up and started talking to us. And by older, I mean ancient. Like, not to be rude, but it sets the stage for the story. Like old. So she started talking, and I'm not an evil person, believe it or not. She's talking, and I'm not that interested, but I also feel like she's lonely. So I'm doing my part. My parents are there too. We're keeping the conversation going. Even though I didn't get a chance to like say anything, I basically just said hi, and then she told me like, this is the school I went to. My dad built the house that we used to live in 1952. We lived there for 60 years. Then I married, like I knew her life story, right? She was like, I married an American man in the 1960s, and then we moved to Maryland, and I lived there for 40 years. But now that he's not around, I figured, what am I doing in the US? So I should move back home. And we were talking for like, literally like 7-8 minutes, just standing still in the produce section, right? And she's been rambling without us being able to get a word in edgewise. And then she says, how old do you think I am? And my mom got in there first. And let me just put it this way. She did not look 70. My mom said, 70? And I said, you screwed me on this one, Mom. I went, maybe 72. And then my dad was third in the line. And he went, I'm going to say 75. And then she went, you won't believe this. I'm 82. And we went, what? No way. I hope I look that good when I'm 82. And then I swear to you, she said, do you know what the best part is? And then she reached around in her pocket and she pulled out her fucking car keys and went, I still drive. And we were like, it's the funniest comedic timing of any random conversational encounter I've had in a long time. Like she hit the QTE at like the perfect time. It was so good. But I swear the whole story has been true. She asked us all if we could have a hug, and then we hugged her, and then my daughter said no, and she said, okay, I respect that. And I said, good, honey, you can set your own personal boundaries. And then she said, I'm just going to go hug the worker over there. Every time I'm in here, I hug all the employees. And then I looked at the employee and I went, is that true? And he went, yeah, every time. And then we took that as our opportunity to say, like, nice to meet you. We're going to go. The look on the worker's face, though, was like, yeah, Yeah, every time she's in here. It's nice, man, to be in society. 2 mix and match. These are usually so cheap, man. I'm gonna guess it is $9.99 for 2 4-packs of Danishes. Because you're a 1 in a million. That's not. I'm not even gonna flex on that one because $9.99 is like the default price of everything. So like I basically, if I don't see any reason to deviate from $9.99, then we just send it. For now, Chibli, what's up, man? Chibli, you want to play Sirocco? The boat, Dole, the boat, Dota, Boda. You want to play Sirocco? I saw you playing Isaac yesterday. Chibli, what happened, man? Just for that, buddy, we're going to New Zealand. Pretty far. You had no games to play? I think in a way he's not wrong. We're in a little... You know what we're really in? We're in a multiplayer game drought, for sure. I feel like there hasn't been a gas multiplayer game for a group since Mario Party. And part of that is biased because we just keep playing Mario Party. But like, there haven't been like 4 and 5 out of 5 group multiplayer games in like 6 months. Repo's good, but it made me want to throw up. That's not fair. Rivals? that people would also like to watch, I guess, is the other part of that. Let's do TFT. No, man, no. Let's do Tony Sirico. I'm gonna say that this is like Bolivia. Wow, it's even further away, man. How about Tajikistan? A little closer. Georgia? Cooler. Myanmar? Bolegde. Remember when she said that shit? I mean, buddy, that looks like Taiwan to me. That's Hong Kong, just for the record. I knew that. You're like Indonesia. Maybe Indonesia? That's actually Macau? Really? That's Macau? No? What is this? That's Hainan? Where the hell is Hong Kong, man? It's too small to see? It's on top? Like it's this? It's a port city? Wait, are you flicking me? Is this Hong Kong? No, it's a little down from there. Further south? Like here? That's Fujian. By Shenzhen. Okay, where the fuck is Shenzhen, bro? It's on the mainland? Hong Kong's not an island? No, it is. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. It is. No, it isn't. Not really. It is. It isn't an island. Are we discovered? Have we lived in 2 different universes that are now coalescing together? Half of it is an island. It has islands. You realize, Chipley, you ever realize you can't get a straight answer on this website? I was playing a MOBA earlier. I was asking people what to buy. 99% of them typed, "You can buy while you're dead," by the way. That doesn't even... That's not what I asked, bro. They said, "What can I get for you today?" And you said, "Fine and thank you." Fine, thank you. How are you? They're ripping tickets at the movie theater, and I'm saying, enjoy your show too. Like it doesn't make any sense. People don't talk to each other anymore these days, man. They just send a link and go, look at this reel. This is bait. It's like Vancouver's an island because of Vancouver Island. Buddy, Vancouver's not on Vancouver Island, and Vancouver's not an island. It's bait, but I feel the need to clear up the misinformation regardless. Anyway, sorry, we're 1,400 kilometers away from Indonesia. That's fucked. That's fucked. Type Hong Kong. Here we go. Here we go. Did you mean China? Did you mean Mongolia? That shit doesn't even make any sense, man. Why would I mean Mongolia? Did I miss something in the news today? Well, I'm going to guess it's not Australia. How can you be 1,000 kilometers from you, but 10,000 from you, and you're only 4,000 kilometers away, man? Some shit up here? Brunei. Where did I just type Brunei? I typed it nowhere. Brunei is cooler. Micronesia, the Federated States of Micronesia. Oh, fuck. You know, let's just say the Philippines and get it out of the way there. And then we got Malaysia. And then after that, we'll be going East Timor. Also known as Timor-Leste. What? Chat, I need your help. I don't think... Oh, no, because you're right, it must be over here. I was like, how can it be like, you're light red, but you're also like pink, and then, so you're right. But then it can't be here, it's got to be like up here, but what the hell's going on up there? Is that where like Fiji is? Is that where, I mean, there's the Marshall Islands, of course, we've talked about many times before. That's pretty warm. There's also the, well, those aren't even that close, though, man. Are we like... Wait, I'm going to be pissed, man. Are we... No, New Zealand is close to Antarctica. I don't know, man. I don't know. This country... I don't think the country exists, to be honest with you. I think they made up a country. I can't even see what it is, because now that I said that they made it up, they're gonna get. I'm gonna be in big trouble when I see what it is. Try India. India. That's warmer. That's warm as fuck, bro. Is it Sri Lanka then? Oh, that's easy. Sri Lanka. It's that simple. Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Dude, this shit is Germany, right? Are you just Germany? Is this what Germany looks like? Yes, okay. We've redeemed ourselves. First try. How'd you know it? Because it kind of looks like Germany. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not the easiest country of all time. You're from Canada. Canada's easier. Italy is the easiest country of all time. UK, very easy. US, very easy. Mexico, very easy. Japan, very easy. India, pretty easy. China, pretty easy. Russia, pretty easy. Why are you posting so much about Lily Rose Mary and the Jack of Hearts? It's the second worst song on Blood on the Tracks, which makes it one of the top 12 songs ever made. But I'm just wondering why you keep bringing it up out of nowhere. What's the worst? I've said it many times, is you're going to make me lonesome when you go. I'm going to look over here so I can't see your back. Oh, that's my favorite. It's my favorite because it's the one that's happy. I feel like Randy Newman doing that performance of Short People. Here's the part everybody likes because it's the happy people, or the happy part. Short people are just the same as you and I, as fools such as I. I'll tell you one thing. If it's 1985 and Universal has a movie there, it's Back to the fucking Future Part 1 because that shit is at Universal Studios. So that's a given. And then Canon Pictures with Chuck Norris. Firestarter? Firestorm? Firewalker? Tagline. America wasn't ready, but he was. A one-man army comes to the rescue of the United States when a spy attempts an invasion. That's Invasion USA. This is what they want to take us back to, man. When they say make America great again, this is the type of shit they want to resurface, man. Invasion USA. That's crazy. Chuck Norris, #1 at the box office. Columbia Pictures, it's got to be Oscar darling, man. 10X, week 3, starring Jane Fonda. Drama, mystery. That night, murder wasn't the only sin. Is this Sophie's Choice? No, man, this is Agnes of God. Never heard of it in my life, to be honest with you. Agnes of God. Atlantic, starring Michael J. Fox. How about Teen Wolf? All right, now we're talking. Michael J. Fox was on top in 85 for sure. Paul Rubens. That's got to be Pee-wee's Big Adventure, man. 63rd percentile. What a movie. Tim Burton. "13th week of Back to the Future was insane." People would just go see stuff back then, man. They would just go see stuff. Life moved slower back then. You know, jokes stayed in the zeitgeist for like years. We were just quoting commercials for years, man. You gonna go see Thunderbolts? Nope. They got to get 3 in a row. They're on 1 in a row right now. 2 more in a row, and I'm back in. I heard it was good. They have to. That's great. I'm happy that they got it. 2 more. That's my price. 2 more in a row, and I'm in. Stern but fair. What do we do? Box office game, movie to movie. I do think Fantastic Four looks all right. There's an aura to the trailer. Nice guys. This is easy. It's very simple. Here's the line I'm thinking. We're gonna fill it in improvisationally. It's gonna be Val Kilmer, and then 100% is MacGruber. That's on site. Then it's gonna be Kristen Wiig, and I'm gonna go to Bridesmaids, and then I'm gonna take John Hamm off the draft board, and then we're gonna see he's got to be in something here. He's got to be in something here. An ensemble film. The Jesus Rolls. I know where I'm going with this. You just have to give me a second to think about where I'm going with this. It's like John Turturro. Where am I trying to get? Nice Guys. I'm trying to get to Russell Crowe. Why? That's a great question. That's a great question, man. Maybe like Tim Blake Nelson. Oh, brother, where art thou? Right back to John Turturro. Things you love to see. I'm lost again. I mean, we could also go to Ryan Gosling, who's in Crazy Stupid Love. There's no shot Julianne Moore and George Clooney haven't been in a movie together. So I'm sorry, I'm scanning my Tom Cruise-ness right now. John Turturro, Mr. Deeds, the Turturro to Turturro combination, Mr. Deeds. Peter Gallagher, American Beauty. Where am I trying to go here? Probably like Thora Birch, Ghost World, Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson to her, to Joaquin Phoenix, to Gladiator, Parodia il Gladiatoria, to Russell Crowe, to The Nice Guys, 2016 time. What a Gangster Squad with Jack McGee. Come on. Yeah, you get more points the more movies you add. This is like some Dungeon Defenders. Metacritic score of 85. But this is literally... Wait, I saw Chibli do this. This is Dragon Quest Builders, man. The dolls are insanely easy if you were, like, able to see them yesterday because one of your friends lives in New Zealand. It's like the easiest game of all time. I saw the Chibli glow. I was thinking of a different movie now that I think about it. I was going to say, I know Chibli would have made friends with the demons, but I haven't seen that movie. I've seen Talk to Me. That's a different one. This is Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen original. It's Demon's Souls. Demon's Souls original. It is Demon's Souls original. Holy cow, man. What a poster. That's Mortal Kombat. That's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Oh, that's Mortal Kombat 3. Oh, it's Mortal Kombat 2? Mortal Kombat 4? Oh, brother. Ads used to be like this, man. Who the hell is Gord? That is not what Goro looked like in the game, man. That's not how it exists in my memory. Darkness is calling. Raiden versus Gord. Gord would be the first Canadian guy in Mortal Kombat for sure, so I respect that. Although there's a lot of guys like Johnny Cage in Toronto, I'm sure. Nubby's Number Factory? No, never mind. Cult of the Lamb. Remember this one? Cult of the Lamb. Pre-2022. How about Tennis for Two? Tennis. It's a sports game! That's crazy. Well, let's split the difference and take Mario Tennis. It has no themes and it is in the third person. It's from 2001 to 2021. How about like FIFA 15? Earlier than that. That's a non-fiction game. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Messi, sorry, I got to scroll down. I'm pretty sure Messi doesn't play for Barcelona anymore. So that seems a little fictional to a fellow such as myself, but okay. So from 01 to 13. How about Madden? How about NHL 10? Earlier than that. It's going to be earlier than that. Oh, it's nonfiction? Okay. Because I'm pretty sure Patrick Kane doesn't play for the Blackhawks. All right, kid, whatever you say. It's not made by EA, actually. I should have noticed that earlier. That narrows it down. NBA 2K. No. NBA. NBA Street Volume 2. I had that. That's a hell of a game. It's from 03. That is EA. That's true. NFL Fever? No. Crazy, man. Crazy. By the way, NBA Street Volume 2 is not nonfiction. It's a very fictional game. The game is real, but it's fictitious, I should say. Ubisoft sports game, 2K sports game, ESPN, NFL. Maybe we'll at least see if it's by 2K. It's not from 2K. It's from Activision. And never, don't pick it up. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. 2003, it lines up. Oh, sucker. That's from 2002. It's Tony Hawk's Underground. Underground 1. Yes! This happened to my buddy Eric, man. This happened to my buddy Eric. They had a Vancouver level in this game, man. I used to love old trailers like this. They always start with like some guy like Les Claypool going... And then some dude from a completely different song would go, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'd see like 32-bit graphics. The dude would be doing like the worst indie grab of all time. Anyway, what a game though. What a game. They really lost the plot around this point. Bro, Doug is like the GOAT. Tony Hawk. I'm a Tony Hawk head. 4 is my personal favorite just because of where I was at in my life when I played it. But they did a great job with Tony Hawk's Underground. And then like 3 years later, I went back with American Wasteland and went, what the hell? What the hell am I doing here? Play the remake? I played the remake for 1 and 2. Did the 3 and 4 remake come out? I would love, did they put Bam in the remake? I'd love to be Bam in a shopping cart going down to Alcatraz. Sentences that sadly make too much sense in 2025. You've been watching the news lately. Either way, just for that, you're getting Puckdoku for sure. Flyers, 20-plus wins by a goalie in a season. There's no shot we're going to put Robert Esch out there. I got to go Pell Lindbergh for sure. 7%? Are you flicking me? I thought that was going to be like 0%. 20-plus wins in a season. Manny Fernandez. What are you doing to me, man? How do they know these? Kings, 20-plus wins in a season? Bro, it's Kelly Hrudey. Oh, my God. I don't even want to do the rest, man. I don't even want to do the rest after they just... I thought those were all going to be like 2%. 20-plus goalies and a season. Itty-bitty titties and a bob. That's true. Gen Z boss and a mini. Big tan hands and a hoop. I remember that. Chiblee, remember that? You remember that. Title stars A to H, Natalie Portman. That's closer by a mile. Her whole existence is flawed in this movie, for real. I'm living it, man. Dude, I hear that. Doesn't it? It's from Australia or something, right? The dumbest guy you've ever met? If it's this or the tariffs, I take the tariffs. All right, bozo. Personally, I liked it more when the stock market had like an extra $1.7 trillion of market value or whatever. But I guess if you're like unemployed social media poster, then it doesn't really matter to you. It's mostly your life is dictated by shit that you sought out that annoys you. I would just like close the tab or whatever, but I guess I'm stupid. I'm out of touch, whatever. Natalie Portman, double letter word in title. The Professional. Leon. Released 95 to 2015. Heat. Mark Wahlberg, double letter word in title. Shooter. Hey, Shooter. Remember Joe Flaherty? 95 to 2015. I was literally going to type Shooter again. I'm going to type Ted 1. Wow! A title starts with AH. That's got to be Daddy's Home 2. I'm in my bag right now, man. Russell Crowe, double letter word in title. It's been in a lot of movies. Hang on, I'm A to H. I go American Gangster. 95 to 2015 has got to be LA Confidential. And now here's where things get interesting. We got like Gladiator, A Beautiful Mind, The Pope's Exorcist, The Nice Guys, American Gangster, Master and Commander at World's End. Huge. Good grid today. Good grid. Top 25%. He is in The Mummy. I forgot about that. Plus, I saw a mummy. It would fuck me up if oceans are now battlefields. You know, a guy who cruises like me, that would really fuck up my vacation plans.
Warning. A noun meaning the act. Blurb. A
Blurb.
Noun meaning a. Cancel. A verb meaning to. Priority. A noun meaning the quality.
Ghibli, you ever see anyone do it like this before?
Swipe. A noun meaning a strong, sweeping.
Listen, I don't think I'm the best speller on the planet. I think there's a lot of like 11-year-old kids who are at the script spelling bee that probably mog me in spelling. But on this website, I think I'm top 5% spellers. I think I'm top 5%. I think I make it to the spelling tournament of champions. Let's put it that way. My dad was dyslexic. Sounds like he's a bad speller then. What's your excuse?
Omniscient. A adjective meaning having infinite awareness.
Now, that's light work. Omniscient is light work for a fellow like me. I wouldn't even count that as a rep. That's literally a warm-up set.
Hyacinth. A noun meaning a.
Now, I haven't thought about that word in 20 years, but it's still locked up in there.
Inviolable. A adjective meaning secure.
It just made sense. It just made sense.
Infarction.
That's the shit that happens to your myocardial.
Philosophize. A verb meaning to reason in the manner of a philosopher. Philosophize.
I had to think about that one, whether it was an O or an I, but we take those. Okay, now this is for all the marbles.
Primordial.
That's a given.
Adjective meaning.
That's an adjective meaning the stew.
Codswallop. A noun meaning words or.
Some shit in Oliver Twist.
Anodyne. A adjective meaning serving.
Some old shit.
Hindmost. A adjective meaning farthest to the.
That's a given. And then this is what it's all about right here.
Efflux. A noun meaning something given off in or.
I'm streaking. Name that movie? We're going streaking. We're going streaking. It's old school, Will Ferrell. That's 2 perfects in a row, man. I got nothing but green as far as the eye can see. Is Flight still around? Green, 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 green. Whatever happened to Flight, man? I don't see that many Flight clips anymore. You ever see the clip of Flight getting banned from NBA 2K? And the ban says that it's like you have been banned for 499 years or something like that. And he just sees the message and goes like, banned till 25? 25? I'm not even going to be alive then. It's such a great, this is a great clip, man. Oh. 5 a.m.? I ain't gonna be alive then. It's so good. Yes, chat. Flight is the streamer with the gif of him sticking his tongue out and shaking his head. I dare not do it. Sponge cake, raspberry jam. I mean, this shit is decadent, bro. They got a fucking gnome in the cake. God Yule! There's no shot this shit is not like Norway or Denmark or Iceland. Borders. Should have known, man. Sweet princess cake. God Yule. I mean, the cake looks good, man. I can't deny that. That looks good too. Kangaroo steak. I'm going to go out on a limb with this one. Holy cow. Never had kangaroo. My reaction to this was virtue signaling. Because I bet this tastes delicious. I feel like I can taste this in my mouth. And the sesame seeds, they look so tasty. Does it look a little bit like an animal turd? Yeah, but I bet I would love it, man. I'm going to say that this is from China. Borders to the southwest. That's every country on earth, bro. India? Okay. India. We take those. That was good. That was a great performance. I'm going to, like a gastronomical genius, man. Look at that. I told you. I got my Twitch-themed lurker skin. Yo, the skin is for lurker, too? I didn't even know. We got to do Scrambled next. Ghibli, are you with me on Scrambled? That I think sometimes I get confused about what should win because British people choose foods that look worse than other foods. It's not a problem with the country. I think it's a problem with the citizenry. Burgers are overrated. I was so happy to hear you say burgers are overrated. It's not even that they're bad. It's just like they're overrepresented. Like it's the same way that people feel about Marvel movies, man. It's like there's worse movies, but really like once every 2 months, the whole theater system bends over to take Thunderbolts up the ass. Now I gotta virtue signal and be like, wow, that double burger looks like something I've never seen before. Well, I'll tell you straight up, they both look good, but the katsu looks divine. A steak sandwich for £3 or... This is not fair, because I bet this looks really good if you didn't take the photo as if it was like the horizon. Because that makes it look like this is some shit from like the Human Centipede. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, man, I recognize the price difference. This looks fucking good, man. But I think this is going to win. All right, fair enough, fair enough. This is just nothing. So I'm going to go 2 hot dogs and a beer. That's nothing. This looks good, but the virtue signaling fans of Bolton Wanderers are going to choose this instead. That's a guarantee. Both look bad. This looks better. This is generated by AI. Oh my God, our society's doomed. They're eating ChatGPT food, man. Listen, the boot's kind of aura, don't get me wrong, but we got a £1.20 churro with caramel inside, for sure. I guess, what's the problem with the beer, man? I don't even drink, but the beer got a 38. It's just a beer. What do you think? £8? You're at the footy, mate. You're at the footy. What do you think's gonna happen? Okay. This is raw red onions on a piece of bread. Anything beats it. This is just foul. So I'll go with the burger on that one. 80% said it's good. See, this is one I can already tell is going to fuck with me. Because that pizza actually looks pretty good. But I think Dirty Burger is going to clear, even though I can't tell which part of it is the burger and which part of it is the bread and which part of it is the paper. Pepperoni's too thick? Buddy, look at that Neapolitan-ass crust. This shit looks delicious. You can already tell it's got a chew and a half on it. You can already tell it's got the stretchy flour. That looks good. That looks fucking good, man. I have to go with this because burgers are overrepresented, but it's pissing me off. Dough is uneven. Librarian, listen, they're right. The dough is uneven. Can you pull up that pizza reaction comic I reference all the time? Which is like, it's a soy jack, but he's Italian and he has a chef's hat on and he's, Mamma mia, I burned the pizza. And then the pizza's all like irregular and stuff like that. Yeah, the Domino's one. And it's like 20 euros, burns the roof of your mouth. And then the American pizza is Giga Chad in the Domino's uniform that just says, that'll be $5, sir. Thanks for your order. There it is. Okay, one second. I'm going to get it up on the screen. That being said, I love a real Neapolitan pizza. Let me just make sure, because it's a Reddit reaction comic. Let me make sure there's no part of it where it's like they reveal that they hate women or something. This is an all-time image, man. I think of this image at least once a week. Authentic Italian pizza. Unsliced, random leaves probably taken from a bush. Expensive, uneven sauce. Mamma mia, I burned the pizza. Gracias, amigo. Real American pizza, Domino's. Perfect round base, plenty of toppings. Enjoy your pizza, sir. Yummy. It's... It's true, but I love the Neapolitan pizza, but they make a very compelling case with this image, man. They really do. I think of this all the time. Anytime I make a pizza at home, I always think of Mamma Mia, I burned the pizza. Oh, man. Because you're like, maybe this time, instead of buying a pizza for $12, maybe I'll spend $17 on the ingredients to make a pizza at home. And then your fucking pizza looks like a plant cell or something like that. And you're like, oh, should have just gone to Domino's, man. Should have just gone to Domino's. This is disgusting, man. The pizza looks not good. And then a Modelo, 26 euros, not even close. The price it offends me even. And normally I try to be price agnostic in Scrambled, but 26 pounds is crazy. That's close, that's like 50 Canadian dollars. That's a lot, man. Beer is half the price. Dude, I know people don't believe me, but I swear it to you. When I was going to Conucks games, I think it would be 2 seasons ago now. I haven't been for a while. 2023, 2020, well, no, I guess it would be 2022, 2023 season. Large beer at a Canucks game. Admittedly, it's like 24 ounces, but so it's like twice the size of a bottle of beer. But the large beer is $23.50. She was $1 an ounce. It was like buying crystal methamphetamine or something like that. It was crazy. $23.50. And then they already got the beers poured. They just put it on the counter, spin that bitch around and say, tip, 15% smiley face, 20% smiley face with open mouth, 30% frowny face. I didn't know what the fuck to click on, man. It's like $1 an ounce. Wisconsin's Door Peninsula separates Green Bay from Lake Michigan. I'm Midwest posting. Its name is less fortunate, but Venezuelan guasacaca has all the same ingredients as what Mexican staple? Guasacaca. I'm going to say quesadilla. Kind of sounds like it, right? Guasacaca, quesadilla. Salad of alligator pear is an old-timey name for guacamole. It's got alligator pear, seems like a great... Dude, they should go back to calling avocados alligator pears. That shit is an alligator pear. It's a pear with the skin of an alligator. It makes perfect sense. That's a great fucking name, dude. I'm going to start calling them alligator pears. In 1998, the only luxury model crossover SUV was what model Lexus? The Lexus SV90. Chibli, I need your help. When making notes about the backside of a coin, numismatist sometimes uses a single character that combines what 2 letters? You see? Medieval doctors used the Latin recipe, meaning take it. That's why, to this day, the word prescription is RX. It was the Lexus RX, man. Interesting. Zero fried chicken strips are consumed in Tender is the Night, a 1935 a novel by what author? Virginia Woolf? That's not spelled right. There are zero appearances by Captain Sensible and Rat Scabies in The Beautiful and the Damned, a 1922 novel by what famous Francis? I'm pretty sure Francis Bacon lived in like the 1600s, but let's try. The guy who wrote The Great Gatsby, F. Scott Fitzgerald. Am I insane? Why are there 3 questions about 3 different authors here, man? Oh, F stands for Francis. That makes sense. We're not reading that F. Scott Fitzgerald shit up in Canada. You know what we're reading? Robertson Davies, bitch. Fifth Business. One in chat, have you read Fifth Business in 12th grade English class? It's a good book. There's some ones. It's not just me. There's some ones. Two, and I'm Canadian. What'd you read? We should have read more Canadian literature, man. We could have read, we read To Kill a Mockingbird, 9th grade English class. Like, it's an important book, don't get me wrong. We read 10th grade, Lord of the Flies. That's another good one. 11th grade, 1984. It is, can I say something I think I'm going to farm some -2s on this. You're in English class, at least the school I went to, it was like the semester was half the school year. You'd be in English class for 5 months, right? Why the hell were we reading one novel that's like 150 pages? They could have given us 2 novels. Like, I don't think it's a great system when people graduate from high school and they've read a minimum of 4 fucking books, man. They should try to show, I know they got plays as well. You got to put some extra emphasis on the plays and the drama and the dramatists and stuff like the classics. But you could assign 10 pages of reading a day. And then you could work through 2 or 3 books. That's crazy. Why the hell did I have to get out of school to read The Handmaid's Tale, bro? That shit is a Canadian classic. Margaret Atwood is like our poet laureate. I didn't know shit when I graduated except for Hatchet by Gary Paulson. And I'll Love You Forever by Robert Munch. Anyway, Owen Wilson was in the Christmas in L.A. video. Eric Roberts was in Miss Atomic Bomb. I'm going to assume this is either Motley Crue or Van Halen. Start with Motley Crue. Ronald Reagan nearly unalives Lee Marvin, who chases him down and unalives him instead in what 1964 Hemingway adaptation? I gotta guess it's not Van Halen. The most meme, The Killers. That makes a lot of sense. Please stop using unalive. It's kind of funny. It is insane to not be able to say kill. Sorry, the unalivers. Me when I have to unalive NL during the Kill War. It's an all-time classic. Sort these countries by their GDP, starting with the highest. That's not per capita, man. That's just GDP. All right, some people's feelings are going to get hurt. Can I say something without being rude? It's good to have a low GDP because it means you're legally required to have a nap break in your workday. If we're being real, I think UK slightly mogs Germany on GDP. France is a tricky one. Oh, shit. Oh, saved. Germany mogs the UK, dude. I didn't know that. It's dog water? Bro, my parents are watching BritBox all the time. They got to be responsible for at least, I'm going to say $50 to $100 a year of this $3.4 trillion. No shit, we're at the bottom. Well, you got like your country's pretty small and you got less people. Plus, we're not living in the era of like the Hanseatic Order anymore. So I think it's kind of chill. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. These all make sense to me. I thought France would kind of be up there too, but my mom has BritBox. The older generations, they love BritBox, man. Older generations, they love the British TV. Younger generations, they love the Korean TV. Just leaves us, the millennials, watching the best kind of TV ever made. So The Sopranos people. What about Doctor Who? Woke up this morning, got myself a phone booth. My mom always told me that I'll be the lucky one. Something like, I'm not changing any other words. Woke up this morning, got some jellied eels. Higher population weighted density. I have no idea, man. I'm going to assume that it's Palm Bay. I have no idea. Higher percentage of people who speak Spanish at home. Let's say the one with the Spanish name. Higher percentage of people who have individual income under 50K. There's no shot it's not Missouri versus DC. Higher percentage of people with an undergrad. I'm going to say Youngstown, Ohio, and I'm going to be embarrassed. Higher percentage of people in sales and related occupations. That's got to be Bradenton, Sarasota. This is a tough one today, man. Come on. That was LSU? Oh, Baton Rouge is LSU, man.